Marvel rival drama is nuts. That's such a moist critical title.
I haven't heard of video game drama this big since the whole Dream Minecraft speedrunning saga. What's happening with the Marvel Rivals $40,000 tournament situation is
That's a lot of money.
pretty bizarre. In a nutshell, there was a Marvel Rivals tournament with a $40,000 prize purse.
Okay.
There was a player by the name of Kingsman who really wanted to take this seriously, making a mention that this money would be very helpful to him as a college student. And the rest of the team didn't seem to take it all that seriously, and eventually, when Kingsman was trying to, make changes to the team comp so they could better stand a chance at winning, they all attacked him, and eventually it led to him getting kicked from the tournament. His team then went on to place second to last in the tournament.
You guys. Okay, guys. Pace and point proven right now. Do you understand?
No, it's not.
You've been making me play super close. I'm gonna
How
play.
do you not see the problem right now?
Wait, first of all, it's that ass Kingsman. Like, shut the fuck.
Wait. He's got the most kills, the least deaths, and 1 assist. Well, then he gets to complain. I'm sorry, but that's how it works. That's how it works. He was carrying. He was the best player on the team. Who is Zaza Stack? 050? I better not hear your voice in this clip.
Fuck up.
Okay, bro.
You're doing too much.
Lucy's not even on Invis. Second of all, you're getting value because
He fragged more than the other team.
Pace and point proven right now. Do you understand?
No, it's
Well,
not.
you've been making me play super close. I'm gonna play.
How do you not see the problem right now?
Wait, first of all,
It's that ass Kingsman. Like, shut the fuck up.
Okay, bro.
You're doing too much.
Lucy's not even on Invis. Second of all, you're getting value because
No. She shouldn't be dead.
Yes.
I'm
You're
getting
only
value
able to
because I'm
rebuild them
1v6ing.
because Hulk isn't peeling for you, bro. Yes, Zaza is 0-5, but we won the point, bro. Why? Because they were hard. Like, 4 people are dying here. That means 4 of their util, 4 of their resources are all spent on Zaza.
I saw this a couple days ago and I was so
my God.
confused why anyone would be joining a tournament if they didn't actually care about winning at all. So he is very clearly trying his best to help the team win. And they were talking about like how toxic and annoying and insufferable.
Okay, so Cece is the captain, and Zaza's her friend. Zaza was the one that was 0-5-0, and Cece was 5-4-1. That's not even a 1 KDA.
He was, things like that, which eventually led to him getting kicked and being like disrespectful, that kind of thing. From all the clips I've seen, he never made any like personal attacks against anyone. He was never even like overbearing or like yelling and screaming. The closest he came was in this clip here where he's like, do you understand? Like, case in point, we should make a switch. This isn't working. Our widow is 0-5-0, which is a very fair point and a good suggestion because it clearly wasn't working. They may have won the point, but I think it's a large part because Kingsman put the team on his fucking back here, like 18-2.
Wait, Widowmaker's in this game?
He was kind of going Insano style. I don't know why this became such a huge issue for his teammates where they hated him so much for trying to win that they started insulting him after the fact. And that's where most...
Oh, it's Black Widow. But she's the Widowmaker equivalent. Oh god! Oh my god, I'm getting PTSD flashback from Overwatch. Bro, there's nothing worse. That character is useless unless it's like getting 360 no-scope one-shots over and over again. I do not want to see a Widow, Black Widow on my team unless it's fragging the fuck out. If not, it's not doing anything. It's not even... It doesn't even have presence. It doesn't take aggro. It does nothing. It had 200 ping. Okay, well, play a tank. Do they have tanks in this game? Play a tank or something that, like Winston, that doesn't require aim.
the drama stems
They have
from.
that.
Them refusing to switch is one thing that feels like it's kind of trolling and just intentionally throwing the tournament for the sake of vibes, which is weird because, again, just go play quick play or something. Why even bother going into a tournament if the goal isn't to try and win it? He made it clear he wanted to sweat because this would be very important money for him in his situation with college. Now, I also heard that when the tournament was put together, there wasn't an announcement about how much money was on the line. So I think maybe there was some confusion from the team where they wanted to just play for fun and sillies and goofies. And then once $40,000 was announced, they still had that mindset. Meanwhile, Kingsman really wanted a piece of that pie because it would be helpful to him. It'd be like $3,000, which is a significant amount of money, especially for someone in college where this could be very useful. So that clashed where he really wanted to win. His team, who they didn't give too much of a fuck. They didn't think it was that big of a deal. So he, throughout like their time playing together, would be making like suggestions and saying like, hey, you know, there's going to be this in the tournament, there's going to be that, maybe we should look at this, maybe we should look at that. And I think they were just getting so annoyed that he was wanting to win so badly that they started to really resent him for it. It eventually led to like the bubbling over point where he got reported to the tournament organizer. They said a whole bunch of nasty stuff about him, and then it snowballed into what it is today, mainly because the team captain was so vocal about her disdain for this guy. She said things like, I'm pretty sure he spent all 20 years of his life inside playing video games, which is why he lacks social skills. You are also spending your time inside playing video games. You're a streamer. Why are you using that as an insult against him? I didn't really detect a lack of social skills throughout any of the footage I saw of them.
That's what I was gonna say. Well, I don't know. I've only seen one clip from there, but in that clip, he didn't say anything bad. He really did not say a single thing bad. They told him to shut the fuck up.
Playing together, I guess you could make an argument that, you know, maybe his attitude could grind your gears because he was offering like a lot of advice on potential team comps, and he did multiple times mention like, hey, the Black Widow's probably not going to work here. We've got to be mindful of like dive comps, that kind of thing. Would you be willing to try like Bucky perhaps? And they would always kind of like roll their eyes at him and be like, shut the fuck up. Like, there's a clip I saw where one of them was like, you've got to just drop this, drop this, drop this. That's enough. Stop making suggestions, basically, about, you know, switching. It's not happening. Look, which I think is a pretty hostile response to that, because this is coming from a place of him just trying to help the team win. I don't think he was being like necessarily overbearing with it or anything like that. He certainly wasn't really being aggressive about it. Like, he never got personal. He was never like insulting his teammates. He was never doing anything like that from what I could tell. So I truly didn't see like a lack of social skills. I just saw someone who really wanted to win because there was a significant amount of money on the line. And if you're in a tournament, why would you not be trying to win?
Yeah.
Team captain even made this statement saying, I don't want to win with someone who can't take no for an answer.
Bro.
Which is a certified stinky comment for sure. That's a big time PU moment right there for the Jumbotron. I don't know where that's even coming from. His suggestions weren't heeded. Okay. He didn't start like, you know, stomping his feet and yelling and screaming and pissing and shitting about it either. He's just like, okay, all right, we'll do it. We'll run it, fuck it, we'll do it live. And when it didn't work, he did eventually say like, look, told you so, can we please make this switch? And then still got attacked for it. I didn't see any examples of him not taking no for an answer. Like, yes, he did make a suggestion multiple times, like, would you be willing to try this? Would you be willing to maybe switch here? What about this? But that isn't not taking no for an answer. That is coming from someone who wants to win a fucking $40,000 tournament. He then continued to insult Kingsman and
Jeez.
I guess anyone that was
Yo, Kingsman cocksucker, screenshot this. Y'all think I ain't see the toxicity in the Kingsman Discord? W not spreading hate from the mods and Kingsman community.
supporting him in her Discord saying, yo, Kingsman cocksuckers, screenshot this. Y'all think I ain't seen the toxicity in the Kingsman Discord with not spreading hate from the mods and Kingsman community?
Yeah, but isn't she the one that was like, we saw in the leak files that she was trying to pull stuff on him just to get him kicked from the team.
Fire emoji. This one will really get your eyebrow in the air. So she's calling out the people that were supporting Kingsman, saying they're cocksuckers and how toxic they are. Meanwhile, she has been the most openly toxic, like vocally expressing her disdain for this guy, and now
it reminds me of that drama where the two girls were roasting this guy in Dead by Daylight.
Like his community. And let's not get it twisted. I think it's pretty obvious. Most people have probably seen a lot of like really dog shit takes from people that are using this as just like a giant insult against all women who play video games. That is absolutely happening, and that shit sucks.
Yeah.
Those are some fucking losers you can make fun of.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But she, from what I can tell when this message was sent, was talking about like anyone that was expressing support for Kingsman, and I'm sure there probably were some like absolute greaseballs that went through and said some terrible things, sure. But to extend that to like anyone that was supporting Kingsman, calling them cocksuckers, I think is just kind of crazy, especially considering she has by far been the most mean and nasty about this. Kingsman, from what I saw from the clips that were during this time, he tried to like actively say like, hey, don't go harass anyone and don't be mean. You know, it is what it is at the end of the day. Like, he was clearly upset about it, but I felt like he was doing, or at least making an effort to try and stop people from going and doing shit like that. She, on the other hand, was just openly attacking him.
Everyone thinks this guy's a
exploder like a bug. That's just what happens.
That's such a good point. You're so right about that. And we're still gonna play Widow.
I need this for my college. I need this for my college. I have about 6 or 7 more years.
This is a clip I keep seeing spread around. That first clip is when he is explaining like why the Widow's not going to work, and they're like, oh, great point. Go fuck yourself, we're still playing Widow. That's all we're gonna do. We're here just for good vibes, good time, and I don't care if this money means something.
How is that good vibes though? Also, they're mocking him if you want to clip farm, you need to actually be like good vibes and positive and adapt.
Something to you, because it doesn't to us. That second clip, that is not Cece, that is someone else named Lucy, whom has deleted this VOD, so I can't even find the full context here, but from the sound of
the girl that made the cringe 6-7 joke was Kingsman Duo, and she still throws him under the bus. Oh, like they would ladder together and he carried her and then she threw him under the bus.
Things, she is insulting Kingsman because of him expressing the want of the $3,000 because it would be very helpful to him as a—
That is crazy ungrateful. So she was his friend. She spent more time with him than the others and she still roasted him? That's crazy when your duo griefs you.
College student, so then she's like making fun of him, taking the piss, even threw in an absolutely revolting 6-7 meme reference that'll make your skin crawl about it. It's just very mean-spirited. There's also another clip of her talking about it, saying, like, even if you support Kingsman, like it's fucking Israel or something. I don't even know what she was trying to say with that one. I guess since I referenced it, I'll show you that clip too.
I have a genuine question. Like, seriously, answer this. Even if you support Kingsman or whatever, support Kingsman like it's fucking Israel. Anyways, whatever you have in your head, I have a genuine question. I
think everyone has a genuine question after seeing that segment there. I don't know why she would be saying something like that with this. Again, the whole VOD, from what I can tell, is no longer accessible, so I don't even know what the question she was about to ask is. But yeah, it's definitely not a good look, and she is very openly, like, making fun of Kingsman from what I can see in the clips that still exist of it. But this is not Cece. This was not someone that played on Kingsman's team, I don't believe. All of this is only the tip of the iceberg, by the way. It gets so much deeper. There was a Google Doc that was put out there from the Widow's boyfriend. The tournament organizer initially like doubled down, saying, nope, I maintain my position.
Wait, the Widow's Zaza's boyfriend said something?
Here, he deserved to be kicked from this tournament. He violated all of our rules. And then today he came forward very somber, like, look, I know everyone's mad at me and they're right to be mad at me. I was wrong about everything. I looked at this misleading evidence. It was only from one side and it was incorrect. I acted too hastily. So now he's like singing a very different tune about how, you know, he's had this come to Jesus moment after seeing the other side of the story with Kingsman. It's very clear that he was manipulated by incorrect information. He shouldn't have kicked him from the tournament.
When they come in here, when they hate, they're justified in what they're saying. They're absolutely right. They're absolutely right. 100%. No question about it. Like, there's no beating around the bush. I don't know why it's like difficult to admit when you're wrong. And
they tried using a recorded convo with him to show that Kingsman was a bad guy. They recorded him without his consent. Well, if he's in the States, isn't that illegal?
You fucked up. I made a decision based off of haste and based off of misinformation, but everybody in the team knew what was going on. Everybody in this team knew what was going on, and the fact that nobody told me it was... That's whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't.
Also, Kaplunk, whom was the boyfriend in this story, is reaching out with an apology, saying that he went about it the wrong way and overstepped. Zaza, the widow, told him to leave it alone, but he couldn't control his impulses. The demon had to be let out of the cage, thus...
Why did he get involved? Why did he throw himself in there? Kingman, I'm sorry for sending the clips which caused Bazim to kick you from the event. The Google Doc release was one-sided and painted you in an extremely negative light with my bias. They made a Google Doc on him? I shouldn't have gone out of my way to involve myself in a situation I was not part of. That reminds me of somebody. Thus, I'm sorry for going behind your back to release a Google Doc despite you warning me not to. This has been a massive wake-up call. If there's any hate to be directed at me, not Zaza or Kingsman.
He went in and started sending clips to the tournament organizer to kick him, the Google Doc, all that kind of stuff. And then finally, CC, the team captain, the one who was by far the most openly hostile to Kingsman and anyone that was showing any level of support for him, came forward with an apology as well, saying, I'm sorry, I was going off the video and forgot to explicitly call this out. Earlier today, I woke up with 1,000 noties from the day before, and people had joined my server from Kingsman, having a panic attack, and I just started experiencing them. So in my freak out, I said Kingsman lacks social skills because he spends his time playing video games inside. I was angry and ended up lashing out at him instead of his community. I deeply regret it. I apologize for flinging another insult out. This shows I have terrible character, but I will be working on watching the words I say and getting help with my panic attacks. A community note even got hot dropped on here straight off the battle bus saying, even after the initial situation calmed down, CC continued to bully Kingsman and speak ill of him across social media. CC has a history of attacking other players and talking trash.
You don't
so
say.
That apology didn't really go as smoothly as I think she was hoping it would.
I hate the panic attack excuse. How does she make this about herself? Also, when you have a panic attack, don't you have like trouble breathing and shit? And like, I don't know, like you're barely functioning. How are you going on social media lashing out at people? Ah, yes, panic attacks make you toxic. Oh, I forgot about that symptom. My bad.
And interestingly enough, from what I can find, Kingsman throughout this entire thing has tried to urge people not to harass anyone that's been involved in it. You know, Zaza, her boyfriend, Cece, anyone. He's been trying to like actively calm things down to the best of his ability, but this clearly blew up well beyond anyone's wildest expectations. And Kingsman actually was able to make over $3,000, which would have been his cut of the prize money should they have won the tournament, through subs and donations the last time he streamed, which I believe was last night. So a bit of a happy ending for Kingsman.
Okay.
Not exactly the smoothest sailing for his teammates that were bullying him, attacking him, and insulting him. That hasn't worked out super well so far. Anyway, that's really about it. So, yep.
Nah, this bitch is actually evil. Hello, do you have any response? Just like you want 40k, I want some peace of mind for the next time I go live. But you did this. What does she want him to do? He doesn't owe her anything. Okay, this is Zaza's thing. Sorry it has taken me a while to write out a response to the Kingsman drama. I am the widow player involved and wanted to take some time to collect my thoughts and reflect on the things that took place. Just to preface this post contains clarity and accountability. To start things off, I believe that there are a lot of people have blown this way out of proportion. We could have just been solved with a simple convoy instead of escalating things. You guys wrote a Google Doc on him and got him kicked out of the team. I'm taking accountability for not swapping off Widow when I should have. The games that we were playing in Kingsman YouTube video were practice scrim games, not the actual tournament games. I was hoping I would have a proper chance to show off my Widow gameplay. My choice to stay on Widow was never because of ego or wanting to throw. And the whole way through the tournament, I continued to tell Kingsman that I still wanted to try and wanted to help him win. The reason I initially said no to his suggestion was because they were out of my hero pool and I had no playtime on them. Kingsman was made aware of my hero pool from day one when he asked for Phoenix instead. I was too focused on processing the pressure that I was feeling from him constantly pushing me to swap. In hindsight, I should have just swapped to Phoenix or Hilla, so we could have practiced that too. As for when Kingsman said that he could switch to Bucky or Mantis and try that, yeah, that was never attempted because I said that his magic gameplay was really good and I thought that his magic was working. Black Widow is competitively my best hero. We could see that with the 050. And when I was invited and signed up for the tournament, initially there was no prize pool. It was labeled as a creator tourney. The 40k prize pool came as a surprise. Later on was split between everyone who played in the tournament in teams from 1st to 8th place, with 1st place getting 3k each from winning, so everyone ended up getting paid. think a lot of people have been getting my voice mixed up with the other girl's voice. I've been struggling to tell us apart, which has led to way more unwarranted hate than there has to be. I was never once rude to Kingsman in the VODs, even when asked to talk my shit. I will take accountability for getting stern. Well, yeah, but they all framed him with a fake video, so I'm not taking this apology. The entire team, Basim said that the entire team lied. They knew what they were doing. I will take accountability for getting stern after a while of being asked the same question over and over again, and do apologize for that as okay, you're spending too much time on the Widowmaker swap. It's what you guys did after that's worse. However, I still don't believe that I insulted him in any way. If Kingsman is not at all offended by any of my actions, then I am deeply sorry for him. On the topic of the drama, I would also like to address my boyfriend's Cap-Blanc input in the situation. With Cap and I living in the same house, I know how easy it is to believe that we worked together on setting through clips or the creation of the doc. I can confirm that we did not work together on any of that at all. There had been comments and concerns from Kingsman since the draft day about my widow pick potential. On day one of scrims, I told Cap to not send through any clips of Kingsman doubting my widow or muting up to speak to his stream on the day one games went well. I warned Cap that I could handle the situation of doubt by conversing, and that if she's not dating a boyfriend, she's dating a loose cannon. And that if Kingsman were to end up getting kicked from the tournament, it would bring flame on all of us. On day two scrims, Cap-Blanc had sent through clips to tournament administration without me knowing, in a moment of feeling overprotective for me, so that they were aware of Kingsman being pushy towards my choice to play Widow. The clips were passed on to the tournament host. Basim, in a rushed, overconfident decision, was made to kick Kingsman from the tourney. Basim has since taken accountability for his rushed decision and lack of research on his recent Twitch stream. She did work with him, though. She was talking with Cici about it. Have you seen? He was working on the doc. She didn't even know it dropped, lol. So she did work with him on it? Oh, Zaza Stack stated that she never knew or helped write the Google Doc, however, had retweeted several tweets containing the docs as an attempt to defend herself. Zaza was all for the doc according to this clip.
Cece, did you see the document Cap was putting together about it all?
Oh, bro, caught red-handed.
Rage bait for more views? I'm not a rage baiter, bro. I'm not a rage baiter. He tweeted it, yeah. Yeah, he's being very, like, straightforward about everything and putting all the evidence in there, too. He's actually, Cap has a lot of experience writing good documents like that, so.
That's a red flag. What? What? You shouldn't brag about this. What do you mean you have a lot of experience writing Google Doc? That's something Chachachilla would say.
You Cap.
Ugh. Okay, I hate these people.
The goat, bro.
Oh my god, all of her tweets got community noted! Oh my god, why is she writing so much? As for the Google Doc, the Kaplan had released, all of the information within was 100% factual and drawn from the VODs. However, it didn't shed any light from Kingsman's side of the story, which I believe was needed too. After 4 hours before the tournament started, I was downstairs crying from some of the misinformation and hate that was being spread after Kingsman had posted his YouTube video. Even though he had told people not to hate on others at the start of the video, seeing how upset I was sparked Cap to put together the Google Doc that he posted. He had told me that he forgot to finish doing something on his PC and then went upstairs to his setup. I went to bed as I needed sleep before the tournament, as if it was early morning in Australia. After a while, I messaged him saying, I don't know what you're doing on your PC, but I have a gut feeling you are writing a post or a document. I think you should leave it and come sleep. I ended up falling asleep, ended up staying up writing the Google Doc so that he could post it before the tournament. Started an attempt to clarify things from my side. The clip titled Zaza was all for the document according to this clip on my Twitch was after the document had been posted and I had read through it. Well, so she supported the document as long as it was beneficial to her, or she thought it was. And then once she noticed that public opinion shifted, now she's backtracking. Yes, Kaplan might be my boyfriend, that does not mean I have control over his action. Yeah, okay, he posted the doc without her consent, but then she publicized it, and she stood behind it.
Cece, did you see the document Cap was putting together about it all?
It's just the same clip they're spamming in the community notes. Also, just leave a note here, I've limited the comments because people also commenting were already trying to be misogynistic or racist as soon as I posted this. Zaza, Stack, and the others associated with the mistreatment of Kingsman have often limited comments whenever it's obvious the majority will give criticism, not due to racism or sexism. Zaza has already shown to be untrustworthy due to her admitted approval of the doc by Cap. Okay, they just keep spamming the same clip. Show us more evidence. Yeah, just properly apologize. That's so funny. Are we supposed to believe you? That was Mujin's tweet. And we're supposed to believe you why? You've been lying since the drama started. She replied, I haven't lied once, bro. That also got community noted. She has lied several times. Farah tweeted a screenshot from Cece as well. Oh, sorry, are you uncomfortable that I'm taking no for an answer the same way you didn't take no for an answer for an hour? Or the fact that the only thing you said to the team was about money. Like, seriously, bro, why the fuck would I want to kick you if I insisted you stay after you said you want to go play ranked. Thanks for throwing me under the fucking bus and into unlimited harassment for X amount of weeks, if not months. Get your fucking clicks now, all because your own actions got you banned, and you can't accept that. Usually I'd be mature, but I don't owe you that. If you can't even see how you're in the wrong, you're an asshole for harassing Zaza for a whole hour, making her upset after we said to stop, and now I'm getting that harassment 10 times fold. She was all like, it's wild that she's gloating. First she was gloating because he got banned, right? They were happy about that. Now that he made his video, the public opinion switched. Now she's begging him to retract his statement, take down his VOD, yada yada yada, because she's getting harassed for her own actions. CC tweeted here, I'm in the middle of class, I see this, but I want to be clear. Oh right, okay, Kingsman posted his own doc. She's QRTing it. I want to be clear, those DMs with Caplunk is not with me. I will not know of any substitute list. Yes, I know I flamed Kingsman, but I've been trying to apologize since that night. I was already framed the video as a person who made the boss call. This was confirmed not me. Basim said Caplunk, message the staff. I really don't want to be instantly framed for something I didn't do. Again, I have 0 DMs with Caplunk. I've already apologized for my behavior, including insulting Kingsman. I just want to move on, please. Oh, she's showing that she doesn't have any DMs with Caplunk, so she didn't ask him. I wanted to ask if you could be my messenger to Kingsman. Basically, yesterday I had a panic attack and asked Kingsman to make a statement / re-upload VOD clearing the lies on my name. And he said no and basically deal with it myself. Then made fun of me getting 1 day ban on Twitch, so I insulted him for letting me be harassed and called him a narcissist. She's so dumb. I tried to message him again after he mentioned he was a good person, just lacked social skills, and he reconnected, but I'm blocked now. I don't like that our last convo ended up like that though. Even after the initial situation calmed down, CC continued to bully Kingsman, speak ill of him across social media, and failed to hold herself accountable. Such a sad attempt at damage control. I doubt this is how you actually feel. Lol, glazing Kingsman for what now y'all gonna lose. Kicked out y'all best player. He did it to himself? She is so toxic. She doesn't know how to conduct herself in public. Got your best player kicked out from the team. Goodbye 40k. Hello good vibes. 3k, and we've got better players and vibes now. Pretty sure he spent all 20 years of his life inside playing video games. Originally, the CC files. Originally, I wasn't planning to post anything else, but then I saw this. I don't think they have been at it for the last hours. Between matches and round, it flares up again. Go on an alt, clip anonymously, download a clip. If there's anything that can help us get him kicked off team, don't worry, plenty of people in line just as good. Kingsman, like everybody else, is replaceable. Paying for the money, get the fuck out, there's no bans. Who is he talking to here? Is your title about Basim? It's just blind speculation, but the fact that she referred to it as helping us get him kicked off means that multiple people were trying to do that on my team. Caplunk is Zaza's boyfriend. I'm assuming this message is with one of the team members, and I'm 99% sure it's CC. Either way, my vibes were off, so here's the DMs between me and her the day after I got kicked and posted the video right before the tournament started. Bro, please do something. These fucking NPCs in my Discord server, TikTok chat, Instagram comment streams, I told them not to harass anyone like 40 times in my vid. If you have like Twitch names, I can ban them. That's the appropriate response. I'm not deleting the videos, it's just a VOD, but I've already told my viewers like a trillion times not to harass anyone. Now keep saying that. Holy fuck, they think I'm responsible for banning you, and all I said was, okay, I agree, Basim. He was gonna boot you anyways, no matter what I did. I wish you asked for clarification before you posted this godforsaken video. Instead, I'm here fighting panic attacks and mass banning people on X different platform. Making another post or delete the video if you really care. Hello, do you have any response? Just like you want 40k, I want some peace of mind just the next time I go live. Oh my god. I'm not deleting the videos, it's just a VOD, but I've already told my viewers like a trillion times not to harass anyone, and I'll keep saying that at the start of my streams and banning whoever I see. Why not? You took my clip out of context before even asking me for clarification. You can re-upload the VOD again. No? The VOD is staying up, dude. I'm not taking it down. Nothing is out of context. It's just the 16 and draft from a viewer's perspective. And just based on this DM, he seems like a really reasonable person. And she seems crazy. You insinuated I was the one who got you banned. You put a screenshot of a random Discord message from someone else saying I was sus for going in okay, this is cut off. And then a one-on-one call with Basim. You said in the same vid I have a boss call with Basim, and in the same vid you said I greenlit it. I'm not here to argue, so. Oh, sorry, are you uncomfortable that I'm not taking no for an answer? The same way you didn't take no for an answer for an hour? Oh my god, I hate her. Or the fact that the only thing you said to the team was about money. Why is she flipping this out on him? Like, seriously, bro, why the fuck would I want to kick you if I insisted to stay after you said you want to go play rank? Thanks for throwing me under the fucking bus and into unlimited harassment for X amounts of weeks, if not months. Oh my god, she's ulting. Sorry, girl, but your victim card has been maxed out and it's been declined. Get your fucking clicks now, all because your own actions got you banned. You can't accept that. Usually I'd be mature, press X to doubt, but I don't owe you that if you can't even see how you're in the wrong. You're an asshole for harassing Zaza for a whole hour, making her upset even after we said to stop now, and getting that harassment 10 times fold. Sorry to hear that. Stop lying, you're not sorry. I mean, you also just got banned from Twitch the same day for your action, which is a totally separate matter. Okay. I'm not talking. Good luck. For what actions? I said something in chat to my friend. He said, I'm not talking good luck on attorney. She said her ban is completely related. You know I hard defended you. When Entei Drama farmed, I got into major drama in creator Discord with a bunch of people just dogging on me for being upset. Entei went behind my back to talk bad about you and luck. I had creators tell me how you're a crash out and that it's not good. I got you on my team and I still defended you. I ain't ever met such a narcissist like you. You then removed me from Discord server revivals creators all over TikTok where we chat, and apparently she was the owner, Lamau. Also on a side note, why am I getting messages like these? Wow, okay. Hey, I've been keeping up with the drama between you and those females, even if I'm late, my blood is boiling, so I'm going to write this essay about it. At first, I felt for you since I've been something similar, but on a smaller scale, but then I saw the last 2 minutes of your video and the 23-minute video on Basim's VOD, where he shared your convos. After watching those last moments, I think you really deserve to get crushed. You let them gaslight you and give Zaza pass to use the misogyny card against you. And you made it work. People like you who fought like little female worshipping F-slur, or why gaming in general and competitive content creation is going to shit. She was literally calling your viewers PDF files. When there's even the slight pushback or you treat her as an equal peer, everyone freaks out, including the bald cuck, because they're women. In the end, you prove to be a little bitch who cares more about not being perceived as a misogynist, even though you never even showed any signs of it, than standing up for yourself. You're a fucking disgrace to any self-respecting you. Okay, well, I think, and I hope your life outwords you by the very woman you claim not to hate, unless, of course, you change. Okay, well, this guy is a misogynist, I'm pretty sure. The commenter is giving me misogynistic vibes. Okay, well, that's gonna be a banger Mujin video. Let's look at the bright side of this. Woo! Oh yeah, this is a Discord message. My bad. Yeah, this is somebody DM'd him this. Somebody DM'd him this. That's how strongly they felt about my god. It's kind of funny that Kingsman's clowning on this. Okay, now I get why people are clowning on this person. Our brains are... Okay, this is kind of funny. Why is all the VTuber people are in here? That's so funny. Our top priority is maintaining a vibe. The guy from One Piece. Yeah, I mean, if you don't want to be treated like crap, then don't treat others like crap. It's that easy. I'm so glad CC also turned in the Marvel's Rivals creator Discord from a server I used to know and talk with people into a CC Glaze server with my old friends. Who's the girl he duoed with? Is it one of these? Don't let these people try and bully you off the internet. I know it's annoying, but use it as an opportunity to gain favor from people who support you. The parasocial will forget about it in a few days. I don't think most of the people putting their 2 cents on the internet aren't even like viewers of these people. Emergency meeting from Among Us. Have fun with your meeting to find out who the spies are in your secret tunnel. Lamau, someone here sending screenshot to Kingsman. Secret tunnel. Need friends, please. Quads, duos, trios, stacks. Secret tunnel? Is that a secret channel? So that was leaked. Interesting. Hey, you! Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell button. And I'll see you in the next video.